Hey fairies. So this reading is going to be pretty slow. And it's going to be all about the choices that you made and where they have led you. So if you're feeling insecure about your decisions, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling, compelled to keep doing the right thing, then, then just understand that everything that you've done up to this point was not only a hard choice, but choices that were aligned with your greater self. This is going to be a difficult... It's funny because it's going to be a difficult reading, but it's going to be a beautiful one too. I can feel it. So yeah, just don't be too hard on yourself right now. Don't be too hard on yourself right now. Because that's the whole energy. That is the whole energy. You're coming out of a cave right now. You're essentially backing out of hermit mode. And you're saying, I don't want this. I don't want this anymore. I'm good off this, man. So the thing about the hermit is that it's good to, it's good to enthrall yourself within it, when you need it. But as far as all of the time doing it, as far as always being hidden, as far as always ducking into your shell, it's not who you are. And I think that, I think this collective has a tendency to associate themselves with hermitry. Okay. So we're going to start off with a little something. Basically, what I'm getting is that you've been carrying immense amount of rebellion. You've been carrying an immense amount of rebellion. And you have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for it to pay off. Hi guys, welcome in. Yes, so you're really holding this energy of the weight. You're holding this energy of the rebellion within itself, because it's a difficult energy to hold. It's a heavy energy to hold. And many people don't understand your struggle because they do not play this game. They do not carry this weight. I'm doing a reading right now. Welcome in, y'all. Yeah, they do not understand your fight because they do not fight it with you. And many times in your life, I feel that you have held yourself back because you wanted to fight. You wanted to fight a fight with the people that you loved that was just, robbing yourself of your enthusiasm. It was making you feel really bad about yourself, and you felt like you had to do it because you wanted to be there for the people that you cared about. You wanted to be there for the people that loved you, and it just got to the point where it was kind of biting you in your ass. So it was literally like this runaround of, being the person that everybody else needs when you just don't have space to be who you need. You don't have space to be your best version. You don't have space to be happy. And because of this, you've just been waiting this whole time to receive something that is already yours. And you were taught that it is not of you. You were taught you have to earn it. You were taught you have to fight your whole life and work really hard in order to receive love, which is really interesting. Really interesting. I'm gonna tell you why it's interesting. Okay, so so you were being groomed into believing that you are not of the world. You are being groomed into believing that you are not capable of receiving all that is meant for you. That everything that is coming to you, everything that is of you, everything that is for you, you were taught that you have to earn it. And you were taught that you have to work hard for it. When you already have it, baby. You already are it. So how can you earn something that you are? You know what I mean, jelly beans? It's kind of crazy. It's counterproductive and also counterintuitive. Hi, welcome in, y'all. I do hope y'all are keeping it cool, kind, and classy today. I do hope y'all having a good one this morning. Throat chakra clearing. Okay. Sorry, headphone users. Yeah. So you've been working. You talk about Fetty Wap. 1738. I said, hey, what's up? Hello. So anyway, my point is that, yeah, you've been tirelessly trying to achieve this thing that already is yours. So, thank you so much. So I feel like you, are really starting to see like the other side of yourself, essentially, because you've been working with the dark side of yourself, and this isn't a bad thing. You've been working with the part of yourself that, wants to like get angry and wants to throw shit and wants to like break windows. But you've been really sitting with her, or you've been sitting with him, and you've been like, hey man, like, putting your arm around. I know what you're feeling. Like, I know how difficult this is for you. And I know how every day you wake up and you're just so angry. Like, I get it. But then you say, but I love you so much, and I think we can get through this together. So it's literally like you've been consoling this side of yourself, for an immense amount of time. And you kind of even forgot that there was another part of you. You forgot that there was a whole nother side of you. So thank you. I go, yeah. That's my style right there. I'm trying to bring it back. Actually, I'm trying to bring the back, okay? I think it's really important because in like 2011, people were so much happier, and it's just gotten to a point that they don't even see their power anymore. I'm back to the back. Yeah. Okay. Hang on, I gotta situate. Okay. Alright. So. Yeah. Excuse me. You've really been like accentuating the better parts of yourself, because you are starting to understand that there is so much more to you than, first and foremost, what you were taught there was, right? What you were taught there was. Yeah, everything that you were taught about yourself was only a speck of what could have been, or or a speck of, yeah, all right, there's three of them. So you're really starting to kind of fall in love with yourself again, especially if this collective, is it laggy? I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing my best out here. I don't have a lot to work with. I'm trying to fry with oil, or I'm trying to fry with water, if that makes sense, literally. So, yeah, you're starting to see the best parts of yourself, and you're starting to really embrace them. Because for the longest time, you didn't want to embrace them because, you could blatantly see the fact that other people didn't have this. You could blatantly see the fact that other people didn't have this, and it was making you feel like you would be selfish or greedy to embrace all of your power, to embrace all of your sensuality, and to embrace your beauty overall, above everything. Oh, that card went. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby girl. Baby girl! Baby girl! Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Techno. Keep it cool, kind, and classy out here, okay? So, yeah. I think this is the reading that I have been trying to manifest this for days. And I just keep coming back to, the complexities of the people around you. I keep coming back to not only the complexities of others, but the encouragement to just do everything that they need, and the encouragement to put your own needs aside, put yourself aside, the encouragement to put who you are aside in order to meet their needs. Okay, yeah, literally. Baby girl. Okay, yeah, so within everything that you are, right? All of the qualities that you possess and all of the capabilities that are yours makes other people feel isolated, makes other people feel alone, and if nothing else, intimidated. You're intimidating people with your abilities, man. You're intimidating people with the cups that you still had this whole time. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, some people don't even have 2 cups left, right? They got a quarter. They got a quarter of 1 cup, okay? So, everything that you have, thank you so much, everything you have, it intimidates others, and you didn't want to accentuate it because you thought that you would hurt other people's feelings. But you could tell them that they sold 2,000 and late. That's what you could tell them. That's what you could tell them. Okay, so I got a couple cards. When I'm coming out. So, yeah. Alright, last one. So, you're at the point where you're within accentuation of yourself, regardless of how it makes other people feel. This is strong. Regardless of how it makes other people feel. And within that, you're seeing the fact that, many people haven't even commenced their abilities to love themselves. Many people have not commenced their capabilities in order to grow. And because of this, you're sitting back, you're literally sitting back, and you're like, yeah, man, I will take another motherfucking pina colada, okay? Like, you really starting to, resonate within yourself. Because you're always, looking to other people, and, you've always had this within yourself, and, your self-love, but you try to, look within other people in order to, accentuate that, and in order to, find parts of yourself that need love, literally. Need love. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, you're just like embracing your emotion regardless of what other people tell you. And not only what they tell you, but what they display, what they've become, who they are. And the fact that they've chosen, you're kind of just getting good at being used to it. You're getting good at not only being used to it, but you're getting good at accepting it. And within accepting it, one second. Uh, uh, yeah, that was okay. That was not working out. It was working out at first, but then it was not working out. So, yeah. I don't have VR. I don't really mess with that. I think it's really bad for your eyes. I wouldn't mind playing like a little test run of it, but no, I can't be messing with that. So you're getting really good at accepting the way that other people are reacting to your beauty. And because of this, you are, well, at first you were slowly bringing in everything that is of you, slowly bringing in all of your manifestations, slowly bringing in everything that is of you. And so now you're at the point where it's it's rapidly coming in, and I think that that's kind of in correlation to the waves in the background. You know, so you're sitting like fuck this guy, right? You're you're sitting back, and you're really saying like, okay, you know, I see myself, I see who I am, I see yeah, so you gotta claim, man. You gotta claim it, Ethereal, because otherwise people are gonna take it from you and they won't have a problem with it. So yeah, you're really sitting back and you're saying like, I am this, you know, and nobody can take that away from me, and I will utilize who I am in order to bring in my best being, in order to bring in my most relevant and you know, a resonating experience. It's actually not a demonic practice, because I'm going to tell you exactly why it is not. Because last night I was feeling really afraid. I was feeling really scared. And I usually tie my cards up at the end of the night. Okay, have a good one. I usually tie my cards up at the end of the night in order to encase all of the energy within the cards. But last night I lost the bow, I lost the ribbon, so I left them sitting out. They was chilling, and they were radiating this angelic energy that was making me feel really safe. It was making me feel protected, and it was reminding me that the universe is doing everything within its power in order to meet me where I am. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the Bible is a demonic process. Okay, I didn't mean to say process, but yeah, and y'all not gonna want to hear it, but the Bible is not of highest of highest intent. I think that's the nicest way to say it. So y'all could tell me whatever you want, but I do know in my heart that these cards have been helping me through a very difficult experience. Oh, I'm careful. Be careful too, baby girl. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna follow my heart, and my heart has led me some very beautiful places. So I'm careful. You be careful too. Don't go lying to yourself. So basically, you're really just starting to see yourself, and you might have even woke up this morning and said like, dude, like I did way more than I gave myself freaking credit for, because like you're seeing how many people were trying to negate and feed off of your energy and make you feel bad for trying to accentuate it, make you feel bad for accentuating the worth that you are, and accentuating, you know, everything that you're capable of in life, because for a really long time you were trying to hold it back as to not only please others but protect others, and then you got to the point where it's like, bro, like, I'm not even protected. Like, I don't even feel protected because I'm out here working tirelessly to use my gifts in order to protect everybody around me. But if you have to work tirelessly to protect others and you have to be somebody that you're not to make others feel comfortable, then they're the wrong people. You're around the wrong people. And that's okay to accept, because you're not bullying people by being honest with yourself. You're not being unkind by saying, I don't think that you're the person that is going to be able to come with me to the finish line. So, that card wants to come out. Ba, ba, ba. So, yeah, they're trying to see you for somebody that you're not. And I think that this whole time, your environment has kind of embodied itself and manifested itself into a reflection of what they wanted you to see yourself as. So you're literally trying to survive this environment that is not serving you, and then, like, now you're coming out of it. But you were telling yourself that, what are you telling yourself? You're telling yourself that you need to find a better way to move on. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to be better. And because of this, because of trying to be better in a situation that is legitimately not designed to accentuate your truth, to accentuate your full self, to accentuate everything that you are, I'm getting a lot of accentuation energy, okay? So, when in doubt, when in doubt and you feel like you're just not doing enough in order to receive your desired outcome, just remember what people made you feel in the first place. And I don't even want to make this about motherfuckers, okay? I don't even want to make this about motherfuckers, because my last reading was about motherfuckers. And I'm so tired because I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's okay to, like, sit down and be like, this happened, and they tried to take me away from myself, and I'm really fucking upset about it. But to sit back and just understand that, like, you gotta just fall back. You gotta fall back on this one, because, why? Because you are already bringing in everything that is meant for you. Everything that is coming to you is going to come to you regardless of whether it's slow or it's quick. It's bound to come in. That's just what it is. Because you're starting to see the way that you were taught to treat yourself, and you're starting to understand that there's only so much that you can do as a human being. And because of this, you are really starting to love yourself in a different light. So it leads back to what I was saying in the beginning about, like, seeing yourself for everything that you are. Seeing yourself for all of the magic that you possess, not just the shadow side. And because you were so embracing of the shadow side, you were kind of having to put the light side off, because your shadow side was so your shadow side felt so abandoned. So as I was saying, you were just really sitting with it, and, like, you were comforting it and consoling it and this and that and the other. And then, like, it got to the point where you were so distracted by it that it was hard to tend to the light of yourself. So now, yeah, you're really starting to see that happened. Excuse me, confirmation. You're really starting to just accept what happened to you, because you've been spending all of this time sitting with your shadow self and saying, like, they didn't mean it, like, man, like, they love me, like, they're this, they're that, like, they don't know what they're doing. And then you finally accepted that they're cold. They're cold. And they tried to make you cold as well. They tried to take everything that you are, which is fucking shitty. It's fucking shitty, man. Like, it sucks. And to accept that and sit in it, it's like, ugh, this is dirty energy and I don't want it. And like this card keeps coming back to me. And it's literally this energy of looking out at your environment and saying like, "Oh my gosh, like, you know, I need my cup filled. Like I need to like go somewhere where my cup is getting reciprocated." Because like people don't even give a fuck that I got a cup right now. Like they're not even thinking about it. And to sit within that, it makes you step back and put the fight off. Like literally just give the fight up. Like set your weapons down and just go fucking go like eat an ice cream cone. That's what it's making you do. And I feel that you've been in that energy for a long time, but you were kind of just sitting in that energy with your dark side. You're sitting in that energy with specifically your dark side, and it was making you feel like really like less of yourself. You essentially felt like either less of a man or less of a woman. And that's what people wanted you to feel. That's what the people that are so busy fighting over your energy want you to feel. Because they know that you've not only gone on this journey, but you've succeeded. And you've realized that you didn't have to fight so hard. And I know like sometimes you just got to learn firsthand. But now you're starting to realize that you don't have to continuously like journey. You don't have to continuously go here. You don't have to continuously go there and be this and do that. You just have to be you. And so you're giving this up. Like you're letting it go and you're just like letting it fall off of your body. And like I mean, fuck. Light it's such a light feeling. And it's just like you're literally letting go of the anchors that were contributing to your complexes that you were building within yourself, because you were telling yourself that you're not of light, and you're not of worth, and you're not of abundance, and you know all of these negative people that make you feel like shit, like these are your people, so you have to protect them. No you don't. No you freaking don't, okay? So you're like, I'm just kind of getting like an energy of like, you're going back home. You're going back home. And this home is yourself. This home is away from everything that, was given to you in order to keep you sustained, in order to keep you monotoned. So because you're just giving up on all of these essentially, it's fast validation. You're giving up on it and you're saying, I don't want it because it's not real. What I want is something real. And what I want is something that I don't have to fight so hard to receive. Yeah, I'm getting the same cards. Ooh, I'm getting all the same cards. Yeah. You're literally coming back home to yourself. You're literally like, you were on this journey, and then you said, wait a fucking minute. Like, why am I working so hard? Why am I trying to be this person that I'm not in order to please these people that I don't want in my life? In order to please these people that didn't even see the journey that I went on in the first place? In order to please people that didn't acknowledge what I was doing this whole time? Yeah, so you were taught that you don't have balance. And not only were you taught that you don't have balance, but you were taught that you won't be capable of pursuing a journey that is of balance. Literally, you were handed a script of the crash out and told, okay, have a good one. All right, good luck then. Because they're like, they were literally just projecting on you this whole time. So you're starting to really see that. And you're starting to wake up to what is possible, literally, because I feel like every time you go to sleep, you wake up with like a little bit of yourself back lately. You might be waking up and saying like, wow, I'm actually really proud of myself. Wow, I actually didn't understand initially that I have so much to offer, and that I have so much that is able to catapult me into another reality, catapult me into essentially being vulnerable. And within that vulnerability, you are seeing the emotional cap that they were trying to put onto you, right? Because of the heartbreak that you experienced, and you're letting go of it. You're finally letting go of it. All right, I feel the need to pull this one. Yeah. So they were trying to take your energy away from you. So they were trying to use your vulnerability in order to take your energy away from you. Yeah. Okay, I pulled another one to clarify it. Yeah. Okay. So you sat with your inner child regardless of what you felt, regardless of what you thought about yourself, regardless of like what you were literally given for the script of how to live your life and how to be a human and how to be happy. Because you're not. You're not happy. And you're starting to feel like you're healthy. Even though your environment doesn't encourage your health, even though your environment doesn't encourage your wealth, but you're starting to feel like, your mentality is exactly where you need it to be in order to, kind of really, really embody this energy that you are looking to embody in order to contribute to your best self. So yeah, you're just seeing yourself legitimately in a whole new light because you are starting to see that your light was there in the first place. You're really starting to see who you are. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. It's a very beautiful feeling. It's I'm really proud of you for what it's worth. Like, I know you don't know me or anything, but but if you resonate with everything that I'm saying, then you've done a beautiful job at unveiling the perspective that was veiled initially, because you've literally taken your dark side and you healed it. And now you're working on your light side. And the reason that you started with your dark side is because, like, you literally had the urge to, like, fight. You had the urge to, like, fight motherfuckers. So then you had to sit back and be like, hey man, like, I love you, light side, but I have to work with this man. I feel like working with your dark side for so long, you may have missed out on parts of your femininity. That's what I really feel. Because, like, it's really easy to blind yourself to your joy, to blind yourself to, like, all of the tools that you have in order to bring it in. So, like, both sides of you are a huge part of incorporating your future. Because it's going to come in regardless, but you don't really want it to come in when you just don't feel like your full self. When you just don't feel like, you have anything going for you. And to have something going for you is literally to incorporate both sides of yourself, because they're both equally important. And so now I'm getting that with this energy, for the longest time, you were like re-sharpening it, if that makes sense. And then you were holding it within yourself. So you were literally like sharpening. And then, like, you literally were in the environment to hold it all in. You were literally in the environment to hold it all in, because you know how beautiful your perspective is. You know that other people will try to take it, not only try to take it away from you, but they will try to make you see yourself in a way that takes your force field down in order to siphon off of you. Bam. Bam. Type shit. Yeah, so I got, what did I get? Hang on. I got distracted. I got the reversed hermit. Yeah, I got the reversed hermit. Right. Okay, this is beautiful, man. Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, let me chill. Okay, so you are finally, as I said initially, you're finally coming out of your shell. You're finally coming out of your shell, and you're remembering how abundant you were the whole time. You're remembering how much you had to give the whole time, and that, fighting the good fight is literally just being yourself, because you've been spending all of this time trying to combat negative energies, trying to survive negative energies, trying to get to the point where you can feel good regardless of being met with evil eye externally. So you've just been spending all of this time, literally trying to be something that other people kind of need in a way. So then you got to the point where you were like, I have to protect myself still, like regardless of, being the person that you need. And now you're at the point where you're like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Because that did not serve me. That did not serve me. Like, I've been sitting at y'all's table this whole time, and I have not gotten, like, a friggin' biscuit, bro. I have not got anything this whole time. So you're taking that and you're running with it. You're taking it and you're running with it. Because, like, you're literally just seeing, like, dude, like, these people actually, like, hate me. Like, these people don't fuck with me, bro. These people kind of ain't shit. And you're, like, going a different way. It's funny because you're going home, but, like, you're going a different way than you were. Because, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, I'm gonna just say, like, in the first place, like, you were going a way that was, like, kind of feeding, everything that you were taught you have to be, and then you're like, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And then you, like, turn around, and now you're going the other way. You're going the way that is, like, completely serving, you coming out of your shell. It's serving, it's serving to prove that, the people in your life were intentionally trying to make you feel bad about yourself. So instead of guilt tripping yourself, instead of guilt tripping yourself about the people that, wanted to hurt you and the people that wanted to take from you, you're literally sitting with yourself and you're saying, like, man, I know that sucked. I know that hurt. I know that, made you feel bad about yourself, but, like, I'm here for you for whatever it's worth. And to have yourself is a lot more than many people have. Many. Many men. Many men. So that's the vibes, man. So to just, be proud of everything that you've become through the, tyranny I'm hearing, the turmoil, everything that you've been experiencing through the turmoil, you sat up and you said, fuck that shit. Because, like, I know who I am, I know what my energy is, and I know what it is capable of attracting. So why sit here and keep telling yourself the same thing that didn't serve you 5 years ago, 6 years ago, specifically 5 and 6. Maybe you've been working on being a better version of yourself for fucking 6 years, man. It's a long time. You got to give yourself credit for that, because a lot of people stop after a half hour. A lot of people will literally give themselves 10 minutes to, like, cry. Excuse me, confirmation. And then they'll be like, fuck that. So you gotta, like, think about, everything that you're doing, regardless of the people that you're surrounded by in your network. I don't know why that came out. In your network. So to give yourself credit for it and to be your best self, regardless of what you're being taught, and regardless of legitimately the curriculum of life that is being established by ego, and I keep hearing, eliminate the mother to elevate the man. Consistently I'm hearing that. So really try to like definitely cleanse your energy. You know, you probably get that if you hear readings a lot, you probably get that, and it's like a cliche, but you really got to like sit within yourself and understand that, you know, the beauty that you feel is you. The beauty that you feel is radiating from yourself. It's not radiating from a thing. It's not radiating from a thing. It's not coming from your job. It's not coming from this, blah, 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 blah. It's literally coming from the fact that you stuck with yourself. And like I said, not everybody has that. And that is why people want to eliminate the mother in order to elevate the man, because they need external validation. So 2000 and late. You could tell them that. Tell them I sent you. Tell them that they're 2000 and late. All right. So basically, I just wanted to establish you're doing great, man. You're doing great. Especially if you're seeing this, because I don't know if it's late or early where you are, but you're alive, first and foremost. And if you are here in the morning, then it is really hard to get up at 5, 6 in the morning, because it's so easy to just let all of this energy like weigh you down. And that's not good for anybody. I mean, because like even if you're doing it to like protect other people, they don't see what you're doing. So then it builds resentment, and then like it's, you know, you have to feel it. You have to feel it regardless. Regardless of how you go about it, you have to feel heavy emotions. So it really doesn't matter, like doesn't matter which way you go, because it's going to be difficult no matter what. So like to sit here and tell yourself that, you know, you have to be a certain person because the curriculum calls for it is essentially blasphemy, because you're missing out on yourself. Okay. So yeah. I would sit here a little longer and pull some more, but I don't want to get too invested. I got to get some things done. I gotta get some things done. But I do hope y'all enjoyed. I do hope y'all are keeping it cool, kind, and classy. And I do hope y'all have a good one.